Hello guys, welcome back. We just spent 10 days traveling across Vietnam and today I'm going to show you exactly how much the whole trip cost. Flights, hotels, food, tours, shopping and even some unexpected expenses. So the big questions are, was it worth? Is Vietnam still cheap? And would I travel there again? Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned because I'll answer you all of those questions at the end of the video. Alright, let's jump into the video. For this trip, we visited 4 amazing places in Vietnam: Ho Chi Minh City, Da Nang, Ha Long Bay, and Hanoi. We explored street food, famous attractions, night markets, and we even did an overnight cruise in Ha Long Bay, which was definitely one of the highlights of the trip. So if you're planning a Vietnam trip, this video will help you plan your budget and avoid some mistakes we learned along the way. Before traveling anywhere, planning is the most important thing. There are 3 main things you should figure out first: how many days you have, visa requirements, and which cities you want to visit. Vietnam is a long country from south to north, so planning the number of days is really important. Before deciding your trip length, think about the places you want to visit, travel time between cities, tours and activities you want to do, your travel style, relaxed or fast travel, your budget, and the weather in different regions. For an example, some tours like the Mekong Delta Day trip or an overnight cruise in Ha Long Bay need extra time in your itinerary. So always plan a few rest days too, don't rush everything. Next, choose the cities based on what kind of travel experience you want. If you like big cities and culture, visit Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi. If you prefer beaches, places like Da Nang, Nha Trang are great. For nature and scenery, definitely visit Ha Long Bay and Sapa. Also check distance between cities, weather during your travel dates, main attractions, and transport connections. For 3 of us, since we are Sri Lankan passport holders, we had to apply for a visa and it cost about 32 Singapore dollars. But if you have a Singapore passport, you don't need a visa for tourist visits up to 30 days. The easiest way to get a visa is through the Vietnam e-visa system, which you apply online. You just need a passport valid for at least 6 months, a passport photo, a scanned passport page, and online payment. Usually it takes about 3 to 5 days to get approved. Next big cost is flights. To find cheap flights, we compared prices on Google Flights, Skyscanner, Booking.com, Agoda and Trip.com. For our trip, we flew with Scoot for international flights and Vietjet Air for domestic flights. International flights cost us 602 Singapore dollars and domestic flights cost us 330 Singapore dollars. So the total flight cost us $932. The second biggest cost was accommodation. We booked hotels using Agoda and Booking.com, and we booked attraction through Cloak. One of our highlights was the overnight cruise with Victoria Star Cruise, and honestly it was expensive but totally worth it. For all hotels plus the cruise, we spent 656 Singapore dollars. Here are some mistakes you should avoid when booking hotels. Check tour pickup zones because some tours only pick up from certain areas. Choose a hotel close to attractions. Check airport transfer costs. Confirm early check-in or late checkout. Always read recent hotel reviews. The tours we did were Mekong Delta Day Tour from Ho Chi Minh City and Bana Hills Day Trip from Da Nang. We booked most tours through Klook and sometimes official attraction websites. One tip is always choose free cancellation if possible, especially during rainy season. Avoid these 5 mistakes tourists always do. Forgetting free cancellation option, booking without comparing prices, not checking weather refund policy, picking expensive time slot, and ignoring reviews and hidden costs. For transportation inside cities, we mostly used Grab. It's cheap, easy, and safer than random taxis. Total transportation cost was about $100. Budget travel options like city buses, ride-hailing apps, public bicycles or cyclos, sleeper buses and limousines. If you want more comfortable and flexible, you can choose car rentals with driver or private transfer and motorbike rentals like self-drive. For food, we spent around 475 Singapore dollars. And honestly, food in Vietnam is amazing. You can find hotel breakfast buffet, affordable restaurants, and of course, street food everywhere. From Vietnamese coffee to fresh juices, you will never go hungry there. We spent about $200 on shopping. Some places we visited include Bentan Market, Takashimaya Saigon Center, Santra Night Market, Hanoi Night Market, Dongchuan Market, and many more night streets. For groceries, we spent around $50 because we had to buy water bottles and some groceries from 7-Eleven, Winmart, and local stores. For internet, we bought a SIM card via Klook for $10, and we actually bought only one because most hotels, the cruise and attractions had free Wi-Fi. Travel insurance is not mandatory for entry, but embassies and travel experts are strongly recommended this travel insurance. Choose the insurance plan that fits your budget because there are budget plan, standard plan, and premium plan. If you plan to rent a motorbike in Vietnam, check the insurance carefully. Most policies won't cover accidents if you don't have a valid motorbike license or IDP, International Driving Permit. Here are some things tourists should know. Emergency numbers in Vietnam: police, ambulance, fire, your embassy number, and international hospitals. Because public hospitals may have language barriers, so tourists usually go to international hospitals. And also, if you lose your passport or face serious problems, contact your embassy immediately. So, for our 10-day trip in Vietnam, the total cost was 2,665 Singapore dollars. That includes flights, hotels, tours, food, transportation, shopping, and everything. Here are the free attractions we went. In Ho Chi Minh City, we went Bui Vien Street, and in Hanoi, we went Train Street, Hanoi, and Grand World in Hanoi. Also remember, bring some cash in Vietnamese dong. Weather changes between north and south. Bring basic medicine and bring the correct power adapter. We had to buy one from a convenience store. So, was it worth? Honestly, yes, 100% worth it. Compared to Singapore, Vietnam is still very affordable. But if you choose luxury hotels, cruises, and theme parks, your budget can definitely increase. Would I go again? Absolutely, next time I really want to visit Phu Quoc because we missed a few attractions this time. Alright guys, that's the full cost of our 10-day Vietnam trip. I hope this video helps you plan your own Vietnamese adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and stay tuned for more travel videos. Next we are heading to Malaysia, so see you soon in next vlog. Bye guys.